Alright, so let's talk about the laws of logarithms. Alright, so we have these two log laws, and I feel like it's easier just to show you how these work. Alright, so let's say we had log a5 plus log a4. So for this question, I'll be using the first rule because it talks about adding two logarithms, and it's very simple. You just want to times the numbers outside of the base. So this 5 and this 4, right? 5 times 4, that's just 20. And so this is just equal to log a20. Okay. So when you add two logarithms, you want to times the numbers outside of them. Okay, that's literally it. And so hopefully it's clear for the minus case, right? You divide because remember in this one we times. So this one you want to divide the numbers. So in this case it will be log a 22 divided by 11. That's just 2. So log a2. All right. So this is the third rule. I feel like it's just easier if I just show you how this rule works with the question. All right, so here we have 3 log a2. Now, all you need to do in this one, right, if you read it right here, like this n will be a power of the log number, okay? So this would actually be log a23, okay? It just becomes the power of the number. And so this, if you just simplify this, will equal to log a8, okay? Because 2 to the power 3 is 8. All right, and then we have these final 3 rules. I'm not going to explain. Um, you just kind of have to remember how these work. So especially the first two. Okay, so if you have log a1, right, that's just equal to 0. Log a, that's just equal to 1. And this one, if you have like, if the number has a negative power, right, you can just bring it to the front. Okay, that's all it's telling you. So this -1, let me just this -1, right, just goes to the front. Okay, that's all it's doing. All right, so here we're asked to evaluate log 2, 1. Okay, so that one just uses the first rule. Okay, so if you have a 1 here, right, this is just going to be equal to 0. All right, if you have log 5, 5, you're just going to be using the second rule. Okay, so if these two numbers are the same, it's just going to be equal to 1. All right, so this one relates to the first rule. So you want to convert it from this point to this point. Okay, and so I know that this is equal to log 6 minus 2, right? Because 6 minus 2 is 1 over 36. And then you can bring the minus 2 over, okay, to the front. So this would be minus 2 log 6. And then finally, log 6, right? See how these two are equal? They're going to be equal to 1. And so this is the same as minus 2 times 1 equals to minus 2. All right, so this is the whole entire list of log laws, okay? I just wanted to explain one more thing. So these log laws, they actually relate to your index laws. So for example, this first one right here relates to this law. If you times the powers, then you add the powers, right? Okay. And this one, if you divide powers like this, you actually minus the powers. Okay. Just to finish the list, this is related to am. N is equal to a m times n. Okay. This one relates to a0 equals to 1. This one relates to a1 is equal to a. And finally, the last one doesn't relate to anything, to be honest. But yeah, that's it for laws of logarithms.